Okay, in this lesson, I want to explain how to create this shader mode for cloner. And in this lesson, we are going a little to bodypaint 3D and make that 3D paint 2D paint for our texture shader texturing, and explain what the codes are black, gray, and white, and use a simple of tool of bodypaint 3D. Let's go. Okay, let's go. So we have a plane that we want to clone it, and this clone the circle on the vertex of that. So we need more segments to better cloning. That's nice. And then you can make it editable or not. So going to the cloner and create a sphere. Make it a small that fits that point here. It's clone on a point. Nice. Turn the filter. Where is that? Oh, 9. Okay. Now change the color of that sphere to better seeing that. Yeah, make a red one. And I want to clone this. As you can see, it's clone in this direction. Select the cloner to the object, and I want to clone this sphere on this plane instead of distribution surface vertex. Now, okay, we have a heavy scene. We can make it instance automatically. It's instance. You can go here and make the segment a little smaller. Nice. That's nice. Or maybe smaller. That's better. Okay. Now I want to create a shader on it. In this lesson, I want to go a little to bodypaint 3D. This is a 3D paint software inside Cinema 4D. If we have time in the future, we'll go to this bodypaint 3D. You can paint like a Photoshop or 3D paint here. So don't worry about that. Just look at this. We want to make a UV on this and make a texture. Go to the paint setup wizard, and here which object do you want to? I want just this plane, not cloner, just this plane. Then go to the next. Automatically picked UVs, nice. Singular material mode. I explain them later. But important part here, this is a map size. You have to set it to the completely black because we want to use a shader. As I said before, the black color, it's the code. The black color is 0% of anything, any comment, any strings, any cloner. And the white is 100% of that comment, that strings. Okay. And the gray is between them. So for the base, we need the green and finish. And now you can use text, you can use anything to create that, or brush. For brush, make a little bigger. For brush, this isn't completely black. Okay, as you can see, this isn't completely black. For brush, going to the color and yeah, make it a white. Nice. Create a white brush in bottom plane. Nice. To show something. In this part, we have 100% of that, for example, parameter of that clone. And then go to a little gray and paint it in here. We have a small slope, for example, half of that strings here. This is because of this gray. And then completely 0 data strings there. And going to the this side because the top, because if you create a text, it's project text completely. In the middle, click. In the text, you can see, for example, TC. Yeah. Can move it, align to the center, size a little big. And it's there, but it is small. You can select any font that you want. Okay, but this is small. As you can see, it project like this. So you create a big one. Click. Yeah, smart TC. I'll explain them. Click somewhere there. Yeah. Before that, you can select the font. Bold one. There. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. This is our texture. And oh, something bad. It is completely not white. I want to make it white. And click there. As you can see, it's in this direction. We have a TC. Nice. Okay, we have a white, and that's it. This shader created and encoded to a standard, and this is our shader. This is a standard. It's not important. Okay. And we want to use this texture as a shader for cloner. Okay, this is our cloner. And we want to use that shader to bring them. Okay, so in a cloner, we directly use effector shader. Okay, as you can see, it's, I think, changed the scale of that in the parameter. Yeah, it's a scale. For better seeing that, I use a position, for example, in this direction. Nice, it's bringing completely up. And as you can see, it's completely bringing up all of the objects, a cloner. But we want to use a shader. As you can see, this is our texture that it creates our texture on it automatically. So in a shader, we have to go to the shading, and a channel is very important. In a channel, you have to set it in color because it is exactly in a color mode of that. You can go here and double click and change the reflectance for disappear the specular. Okay, as you can see, this is our in effector and this is in shader parameter. Everything is nice. So again, you have to go to the shading and you have to write from color. Which tag do you want to write on? This tag. Click and drag it there. Now, as you can see, it's completely bring that part up because this part, I'm going to the shader and parameter, make them. As you can see, this part is white and it's completely bring our objects up. And as you can see, this part is completely white. It's exactly like this going up. And this is a gray part. And it's in a half distance of this position as Z, and the black part is completely at the bottom. Nice. Okay, it's very easy. In this lesson, just want completely go to the bodypaint 3D and use it for the shader. Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.